Hello guys, welcome back to Exile and my name is AJ and today we are going to talk about Kotlin programming language. Kotlin programming language is a statistically typed programming language that runs on Java virtual machine. That means any operating system that supports JVM will support Kotlin in turn. So be it Windows, be it Linux, be it macOS, whatever operating systems are supporting JVM or Java will support Kotlin programming language. So you don't have to look up for a new operating system if you want to start coding in Kotlin. But yes, you will have to learn the syntax of the Kotlin. Then it can also be compiled with JavaScript source code for the virtual machines, and it will use the LLVM compiler infrastructure. Its primary development is from the team of JetBrains, which is based out of St. Petersburg, Russia. So in this tutorial series we are not going to talk about all the applications which you can develop through Kotlin programming language. We will just try to discuss the Android application that can be developed by the Kotlin programming language. But yes, we have the support of the native Java applications. Then we have the support for Android applications, and we can build browser web apps also, and we can develop native applications in Kotlin which can be deployed after compiling it from the Kotlin compiler. So as in Android Studio 3.0, Kotlin is fully supported programming language by Google and the Android operating system, and is directly included in Android Studio 3.0 IDE package as an alternative is standard Java compiler. The Android Kotlin compiler lets the user choose between targeting Java 6 or Java 8 compatible bytecodes. So guys, as I told you, we'll be discussing only about the Android applications that we can develop through Kotlin. So Android is basically the most widely used operating system for the smartphones throughout the world these days. And if we talk about the Android applications, there are many ways to develop Android application. So it can be in HTML, it can be it can be developed from Java and other programming languages. There are different companies or different groups which are coming up with different programming languages so as to provide their users a comfort of programming in the programming language which already they are using. But yes, they'll have to learn the APIs of Android so that they can interact with the hardware of the Android, like camera, speaker, mic and sensors. If you don't know about the APIs, then you'll have to learn about the APIs. And in this tutorial series, what we are trying to do, we are trying to do the development of Kotlin Android mobile applications. We will try to develop Android mobile applications through Kotlin programming language, as this is very new in the market. So let's try the Kotlin Android development, and we'll just discuss the basic features for the Kotlin programming language. So it is compatible. Compatibility is the main key in today's scenario. If any programming language is not compatible with most of the OS which are prevailing in the market, or which is like there are different interfaces which try to interact with different hardware. So if any programming language does not support major of them, it will be of no use to most of us. So Kotlin is fully compatible with the JDK 6, that is Java Development Kit 6, ensuring that the Kotlin applications can run on older Android devices with no issues. The Kotlin tooling is fully supported in Android Studio and compatible with the Android build system. Next is the performance. A Kotlin application runs as fast as equivalent to Java 1 thanks to very similar bytecode structure. With Kotlin's support for inline functions, code uses lambdas often runs even faster than the same code written in Java. That will try to assess when we start developing the applications in Kotlin for the Android. And the next feature will be interoperability. Kotlin is 100% interoperable with Java. That doesn't mean you can use Java code in Kotlin, but yes, you can use the existing Android or the Java libraries in Kotlin application, and then you develop code for further. This includes annotation processing, so data binding and dagger work too. Footprints. Kotlin has very compact runtime library which can be further reduced through the use of ProGuard. In a real application, Kotlin runtime adds only a few hundred milliseconds and less than 100,000 to the size of the APK file, 100,000 KB, I'm sorry. And then is compilation time. Kotlin supports efficient incremental compilation. So while there is some additional overhead for clean builds, incremental builds are usually as faster than with the Java. Then we have the learning curve. For Java developer, getting started with Kotlin is very easy, and for those who don't understand Java yet, can learn a bit about Java and then start straight away Kotlin, or they can learn the Java fully first and then start the Kotlin programming language. The automated Java and Kotlin converter includes the Kotlin plugin that helps with the first steps. Kotlin cones offer a guide through the key features of the language with a series of interactive exercises. And then we come back to why we should use Kotlin instead of any other programming language. So as they are providing support for all the operating systems, wherein we can use JVM, so you can develop applications for almost all major operating systems including Android. You can develop browser based apps when you can include JavaScript source code into your Kotlin program, and then you can compile it. So, and you can also develop the native applications in Kotlin, and then you can compile it through the compiler which is provided by Kotlin at kotlinlang.org, that is kotlinlang.org. You can download and you can develop that. Then comes with basically these days programmers are not used to programming on programming on command line. There are several IDEs, that is integrated development environments, wherein the user can straight away start coding and it doesn't have to take attention of the background processes which we have to do before starting up any application. You can use IntelliJ IDEA, you can use Android Studio, you can use Eclipse, you can use even the standalone compiler which is provided by the Kotlin on their website. So these are the four ways you can start developing the any application with the Kotlin language. So as per the tutorial series, we will start using Android Studio 3.0. In the next tutorial we will see from where to download Android Studio, and if you have to configure anything, we'll try to configure it, and then we'll proceed with the programming of the development of the Android applications in Kotlin. And that's all for today. If you like the video, you can click on share, you can click on subscribe. If your friends who want to learn Kotlin, you can refer them to this video series. And if you have any questions related to any kind of programming or any kind of integrated development environment or any kind of operating systems, any technical questions you are having, you can mention them in the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So I'll see you in the next video with the downloading and configuring part of Android Studio. Thank you and bye bye. Have a nice day. So guys, thank you for watching this video. You can visit exire.com if you want to see all the videos and tutorials from exire.com, and you can subscribe on YouTube if you wish to receive the future updates from YouTube regarding this channel. Also, you can share this video and spread the information and knowledge among others if you want to. And you can also visit exzi.re to shorten your long URLs. This is a URL shortening service provided free of charge by Exire to all the users. For more details, you can visit exzi.re. Thanks a lot.